Ladies and gentlemen, there is going to be a huge update coming to Assassin's Creed Rebellion in February. So this video is basically going to break down exactly what the update is about. It's going to be some huge changes to how people play the Helix Rift event. So this video is basically going to be me breaking down not only the update, but why I think that this is obviously going to change the way people play the Helix Rift event. So please let me know in the comments what you think about the update, what you think about the changes coming to the Helix Rift event. Hit the thumbs up, and if you're new, hit the subscribe button. So right, let's get into this update because I'm buzzing for this update. So right, let's get it on here. So when this picture first popped up in the in-game mail, I clicked on it, clicked to the forums. I see that and I was like, oh, it's just like another list of events that's going on in February. And all of a sudden I noticed new star rewards and I was like, well, what does that mean? What's that about? So I scrolled down and basically the new star reward feature will allow you to collect additional rewards for successfully completing missions with all 3 heroes alive. So basically, like it is in the throughout the regions, there's a star level. I'll show you that in a minute. So let's just carry on with this. So if you successfully complete 5 missions, you will be able to collect the first tier of star rewards, completing another 5 missions to unlock the second tier, and so on and so on. So basically what that means is if you start off at ADAPT, you can clear all of that chapter, like all of that on ADAPT, and that will give you like your first step towards all the stars. And then you then do it again on, is it expert after that or something like that? I think it's beginner, ADAPT, expert, masters, grandmaster. So basically what this is saying is if you go through every single difficulty and complete every single mission 3-starred, you're going to progress and unlock like star rewards as well. So it says here, completing all missions in each difficulty tier, collect all the star rewards available for the Helix Rift event. It doesn't tell you what the rewards are going to be, so we're obviously going to have to wait until this launches to see whether it's actually viable to go for these star rewards or concentrate on the ranking, and that's what I'm going to explain a little bit later on in the video. So every Helix Rift event requires 15 stars to unlock each tier, a total of 75 stars, with exception of Democracy, which requires 30 stars in each tier, so totaling 150. Also note that you can complete any mission regardless of what difficulty tier it's in to count towards your total stars. So for example, if you can complete all of beginner, all of ADAPT, but you're struggling with the last mission on Masters, you could then go on Expert, you could technically go to Masters and just complete that very first level because it should be a slightly lower power level, and then that way it gives you the 3 stars to your next rank, so you're not missing out on them rewards if you can't complete the very last mission of that difficulty, for example. It goes on to tell you that the Lunar New Year offer is still on, which is an awesome offer, so if you haven't picked that up, pick it up. They'll also be running the Echoes Through the Animus for a second time this month. Remember that all brand new Helix Rift events begin running for the first time, get the special mega event status 5 days. So this time it will be your standard 3 days. So they're going to re-release Echoes Through the Animus, but it's only going to be a 3-day event and not a 5-day event this time. And then just at the bottom it just goes along about how they're going to basically announce the Helix Rift events a little bit better via their social media platform. So let's go into what I think this is going to do. So if I can show you the image here, this is what they're on about with the tier levels. So it's obviously going to be slightly different numbers, obviously depending on the event. So for example, here is a total of 90 stars. So as you progress through region 4, 3-star in everything, when you hit 21 you get some rewards, when you hit 42 you get some rewards, and so on and so on. So obviously these are going to be locked at 15, 30, 45, 60 and 75. So that's basically how that is going to work. So basically that graph on the left hand side will pop up in your Helix Rift event showing you how many stars you've got towards certain progressions. So as we said, we don't know what the rewards are yet, but hopefully they're juicy, hopefully they're going to be worth going for. And this is what I mean by the fact that it's going to change the way people play the Helix Rift events, because either people are going to grind for placements. They can do both. You can go for every single difficulty, people who can obviously complete Grandmasters, go for all 75 stars or 150 in that one event's case, and then start grinding out for placements, or people are going to prioritize one over the other. So you're going to have either people just go for as many stars as they can. Obviously, to go for every single difficulty, it will require you buying energy refills. So some people might not want to buy energy refills, and people might feel, right, well, I've got what I've got from this event. For example, for me, let's have a look for Democracy. Let's use that as an example. I've got Cassandra and I've got Alexius at 5-star. So hero fragments are nothing to me. So I would probably concentrate more on the star rewards, depending what they are, than going for placements, because all I'm going to get is overflow shards and a couple of rare materials that I could probably do with in a minute, but when that event comes round I might not need them. So I may go for the stars over the placement, and some people may think, well, I want my Cassandra or my Alexius at 5-star. I'm going to concentrate on going for placements so that I can get as many fragments as I can and not bother too much about stars. So it is going to shake up how people play the Helix Rift events, and it's going to be brilliant for people who are beginners or people who haven't got the highest sync bonuses going into it. It may give you that little bit of advantage, and you may end up finding that you're placing a little bit higher than you normally would do, because people are concentrating on going for the stars rather than grinding out what gives them the most points. So yeah, absolutely buzzing for this update. Cannot wait for it. I will live stream the Ottoman collection. It comes out on the Thursday. That's obviously midday. I'll be at work. But once I finish work, you know, about 8 o'clock my time, I'm going to jump on and I'm basically going to go through every single star level that I can possibly can. So hopefully I'll get some good heroes to do this with, and possibly, hopefully, aim for the completion like Grandmasters 5. So that would be awesome if I could do it. But yeah, so let me know in the comments section what you think about this update. As I said, I think it's much needed. It refreshes the Helix Rift events and kind of keeps players at end game maybe a little bit more interested if they've got nothing else to do. So yeah, brilliant update. I hope that there's going to be a lot more coming soon. But yeah, let me know your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Look forward to seeing you all later on this afternoon, hopefully, because I'll be doing my Region 5 playthrough. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll speak to you soon. Look after yourself.